After defeating the Demon King, she was killed by. As the iron chains slowly descended, his life came to an end. The hero's existence had threatened the king's authority. For this reason alone, destined to face a cruel death. At that moment, the goddess appeared. She lamented the hero's death. She had long despised this corrupt world. And such tragedies from happening. The goddess decided to resurrect the hero. She asked him to fight alongside her against the world. 2 years later, the former hero Jack became a giant demon lord. He gained a new order. He began his anti-human plan. Now, goddess, no matter everything to defeat them. Power had weakened. Changes in his attributes. He could no longer wield Jack's strength. The goddess transformed the holy sword into a demon sword. He could still use the sword. With the demon sword, Jack grew stronger. In just a few years, he established. Fortunately, the goddess was about to die. She would reincarnate 1,000 years into the future. She hoped that by then, Jack would find her. If she had become a monster, she wished for Jack to end her life. After saying this, the goddess disappeared. After her death, Jack's power continued to grow. Humans, desperate to defeat him, gave up their forms and became apostles of the god. With the powers granted, they led an army. They breached Jack's fortress. As they approached his throne room, Jack prepared for the final battle, but his subordinates had to honor his promise. Jack sealed himself in. He swore to a until one day, a girl woke him, thinking she was an intruder. He planned to kill her immediately. Then he noticed something. He had returned to his form. He was his savior.
Guys, have you got this before?
Now, they could only rely on the holy sword, but very few could master it. Humans had no choice but to...
This looks like cleaning, but it can turn into feeding. A yellow-billed pecker lands on the buffalo's back and begins searching through the fur. It picks off ticks, flies, and other tiny parasites clinging to the skin.
Have any of you got that?
Itching and biting insects.
You don't have that. I have it.
But the same beak parasites can also reopen weak spots. If it finds a wound, scab, or a sore spot, it may peck there too. Letting the skin heal, the bird can keep the wound open and feed on. Gets fewer.
He pushed it on.
Ow! I'm about to get bummed. I'm getting bummed. I'm getting bummed right here, chat. Chat, I'm getting bummed. I'm bummed. I'm getting bummed by bloody James back here. Jesus Christ!
Why are you saying that you're spiritual?
He's chasing my ass.
I've made a new account. Yay!
Stop. 6, 7.
Kill it.
Stop playing that. Ah!
System locomotive, agenda, passenger car, and petrol. Take no different passenger cars, I still few ideas. The coach, and a few other cars. Did you know there was an amazing horror game? The horrifying Digital Circus is a fan game created during the events of the first episode. The player navigates through the circus as Pomni interacting with the other main characters. But this time we see more of what happened. At the end, we see him in his room, Satan trying to find an exit from the circus. That is, she would like to see hard to abstract. Would you do this game? Did you know there was an amazing... Wechseln Alltag kann ich für mein KV abschließen. Ich möchte wechseln, weil meine bisherige KV guy who created He-Man passed away a couple weeks ago at the age of 91. His name was Ron. Are you going to see the new map? Let's begin. 1976. George Lucas gives the toy rights to every major toy company. Tells CEO who looks at the deal says no way. And our toy company says yes, becomes the biggest toy company in the world. Mattel panics. They had Barbie, they had Hot Wheels, but no takes the designer Roger Sweet to come up with anything. Roger Sweet grabbed an action figure from Big Jim, added a huge amount of plays with so good. The sketches. He had a character that he drew. And he also had a castle place. Just put it on my credit card. I'm never going to pay it back anyway. I have $30,000 in credit card debt. When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Or I may buy myself a dining room set or this Boba Fett. Credit card debt. Hey, do you mind paying for this? I don't have any cash. Sure, I'll just put it on my credit card. I'm never going to pay it back anyway. I have $30,000 in credit card debt. They call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt. Tomorrow I may buy myself a dining room set or this Boba Fett. Credit card debt. Credit card debt. Credit card debt. Hey, do you mind paying for this? I don't have any cash. Sure, I'll just put it on my credit card.
It would hold the pot in place while hitting the stove would turn, bringing the stovetop the other way, canceling out the movement of the boat. This inside the pot, and the boat settled. The stove would swing back, letting you cook. It would hold the
River Mainline Remastered. What does that even mean?
I'm paying for this? I don't have any cash.
Sure, I'll just put it on my credit card. I'm never going to...
They're hiding every single boat you can see. Ketchup bottles are covered up. It gets crazy. A stadium. Yeah, because...
Yo, Lassie,
You so confused.
invite me.
You should have told me.
Invite me to your game.
Brother, I'm not in.
Levi's isn't an official sponsor, FIFA covered up their giant stadium logo. So Levi's decided to troll them. They changed their social media profile pictures to the
Are you
Rooney logo.
kidding me? No.